Thank you very much. Just before I ask my question, I'd just say to Mr. Sweeney, I think you've been put on the spot with a few individual cases today, which I think is a very difficult position for you, and I think you've handled that very sensitively. Anyway, moving on to my question, is following on from the previous question about the sex education resources, and I think your answer didn't actually face up to the content of the RSHP resources. I mean, just to go through a few of the things very, very quickly. I mean, right at the beginning of primary school, teaching that sex is assigned at birth and gender is a subjective factor. I think that's a very dangerous and confusing message for young people, and yet that's what's delivered to all children in Scottish schools. The sex education materials, I'm sorry to have to talk about these things, but this is what is being taught in schools. Masturbation is positively promoted in schools. In high schools, licking the anus is...
Remember that we are going live out here. This is
okay, if this... This is what's being taught in schools. If this is not suitable to talk about with a group of adults, how can it possibly be suitable to talk about in schools? Yes, on the internet, yeah, that's fine. Right, so to continue, I'm not going to be stopped. So that's presented as a perfectly valid sexual practice. Anal sex is illustrated by a video of a banana being dipped into Nutella and then withdrawn. Pornography, Right, pornography. No, I'm going to say here, this is what's being taught in schools. Pornography is not just taught about, it is positively promoted in these materials. It is positively promoted as something beneficial and helpful. Different genres of pornography are also recommended to pupils. Such as, again, my question very soon.
Please.
I'm just referring to the resources. Mr. Sweeney says he's watched them. I'm just pointing out what's in them. For example, it's recommended that pupils explore, for example, facial pornography, which involves ejaculation onto the face, which I think is disgusting. It talks about... Okay, what I'm talking about is what's being taught in schools. And if I'm about to get to a question, if I haven't been silent, I'm trying to speak up on behalf of innocents and youth in our schools that's been corrupted by these materials. I will not be silenced.
What's the question?
And my question is...
I'm not asking you to be silenced, but please.
Well, where's the microphone then?
If you'll ask your question.
I'll ask my question.
Nobody's going to like to put up yet, but please.
Okay, this situation here. Okay, this situation. I am outlining.
Ask the question. Please.
I am outlining the content
Ask the question.
of the Scottish Government Sex Education Resources. That's what I have done. I will now ask my question. My question to Mr. Sweeney. These materials are not educational, they're corrupting of children. And my question is, having heard some of the detail of the content, I now invite you to re-endorse them, reaffirm your endorsement of them as you did earlier on.